So hello guys, I am Arvind and in this lecture I am going to discuss parameter passing in C programming. So let's go ahead and we'll discuss parameter passing. So there are two ways by which we can pass the parameters to the functions in C programming. So the first method is call by value or pass by value. And in the second method we will use call by reference or pass by reference. So let's discuss one by one. So let's go ahead and we'll discuss call by value. So in call by value, the values of the variables are passed by the calling function to the called function. So basically we pass the values of the actual arguments to the formal argument. And if any value of the arguments in the called function has to be modified, then the changes will be reflected only in the called function, not in the calling function. So I hope it is clear to you. I have given lots of examples of call by value in the previous videos. So if you want to watch these videos, links are coming in the session. And now moving on to next topic, and that is call by reference. So let's go ahead and we'll discuss call by reference. In call by reference, the addresses of the variables are passed by the calling function to the called function. So it means addresses of the actual arguments are copied to formal arguments. So when we use these formal arguments in called function, they can directly access the memory locations of the actual arguments. So in this method, the formal arguments must be pointer variables. So let's open up the Turbo C++ compiler and I will show you an example of call by reference. So guys, now I will show you the working of call by reference in C programming. So I have declared a function sum and I have passed two parameters, and both the parameters are of integer pointer, because in call by reference we will pass addresses, and the return type of this function sum is integer. And now in main function I have declared three variables a, b and r, and I will pass the addresses of a and b to the function sum, and r will hold the return value. So now I am taking input for a and b from user using a scanf function, and then I will pass the addresses of a and b. So for example, I have taken input 10 for a and 20 for b, and let us assume the addresses of a and b 100 and 200 respectively. And when we call this function, we will pass the addresses of a and b to this function sum, and after calling this function, the control will transfer to the function definition, and the address of a will be passed to x and the address of b will be passed to y. So it will be value at address x and value at address y. We pass the address of a, that is 100, to the x, and the address of b, that is 200, to y. So the pointer x will be value at address 100, so that will be 10, and value at address 200, that will be 20. So now we have taken another variable s, and then we can calculate the sum, and then we will return this sum to the main function, that will be stored to r, and then we can print this sum by using printf function. So now if I run this code, it is basically requesting to enter two numbers. So let's enter two numbers. So first number is, let's say 10, and second number is, let's say 20. So now the sum is 30. So I hope it is clear to you. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. Just in case you liked it, do not forget to like and subscribe. I will see you then in the next video.